99 Nights in the Forest has added a whole lot of classes into the game, and not all classes are created equal. Some of them can literally carry you throughout the entire game, while others are just purely cosmetic. In this video, I'll show you the objective truths as to the best classes in the game that you should actually buy. And I'll also be giving you tips for each class and telling you their role, so you can best play them in your games. Oh, did I forget to mention that the last class on this list is literally so broken, I 100,000% recommend you buy it. So the 5th class on our list is going to be the Cyborg. Now this may be a little bit controversial, but let me explain. The Cyborg is a class that costs a whopping 600 diamonds, so it is very expensive. And for a 600 diamonds class, its combat power is around maybe 200 diamonds. It's not even close to how much it costs. This class is the ultimate cash grab for you guys, alright? It's the most expensive class in the game and you should never get it. Because if the alien tech overheats, you take damage. This is a debuff. You get increased visibility at night, which is similar to the alien as well. Excellent visibility at night. And also level 2, your alien tech does increase damage. So your laser cannon, it can 2-shot wolves and it can 2-shot other things as well. I'm pretty sure it can 2-shot cultists. And also does a bit of AoE. But the thing is that it takes so much of your alien tech ammo to actually use, right? The alien energy. And kills restore some alien energy, so that could be helpful. But the thing is that it's just, this class is 600, and the amount of damage it does, the cooldown on the laser cannon is just not worth it most of the time. This class, that's why it's going to be at the bottom of our top 5 list. Oh, and the last class on this list is going to be a class that is relatively affordable and also the best in the game, so you have to 100,000% buy it. Moving on to number 4, we have the Almighty Lumberjack. This class is probably one of the best speedrunning classes in the game, and you may or may not need one depending on how many chairs you're able to reliably find inside of the actual game. So this class gives you a good axe, so it's really good early on for getting a bit of logs in case if you do need to get some. And the bonus chance for logs, which is nice. Double sapling drop is great for building bases as well, so you can actually build a little log wall around your entire base. And you can do it like the old days where you actually use trees instead of the log wall component, which is pretty sure 12 logs to actually craft. You can use trees for that, so that's good for base building to get to 500 days. And also 20% chance to get 1 or 2 bonus logs from trees. So again, that's just like a bonus to level 1. This class is basically your classic, I'm trying to speedrun the game, and it's also relatively cheap compared to other classes. So it's a decent option, but if you were to have diamonds, you have to hold it off for the last class. Alright, the last class I'm going to say is going to be the best class that you must buy. Up on 3rd of our list, we have the almighty, if I can find it, the Blacksmith. I actually bought this class and this thing costs 200 diamonds, which is very costly, and it puts it as the 3rd most expensive class in the entire game. But this thing, the main thing is that craft items from the next crafting bench tier up to tier 4. So this will be very helpful because when you're actually in the game, if I'll hop in right now and show you, you need to go ahead and craft yourself a good bed to speedrun. And the good bed is locked behind the crafting table, which actually needs cultist gems. And the thing is that you normally get 1 cultist gem from a raid, or you get 1 cultist gem from some other source. So it won't really be as, it'll be very difficult. As you can see, the crafting bench, level 4, it requires 2 cultist gems to purchase. And after this, then you can get yourself, sorry, not the good bed, but the bed after that one, which will cost 1 cultist gem. So you only need 1 cultist gem for the 4th bed, instead of 3 total cultist gems for it. So that is why the Blacksmith is so good. It basically helps you speedrun, and if you're trying to actually get a world record time, you need 1 Blacksmith class, along with a couple of the other classes that I will say at 2nd and 1st place. At 2nd place, we have the one and only Assassin. This class is probably the best in the game, but the only reason why it isn't 1st place is because of its outrageous cost of 500 smackaroonies. Alright, this thing is so expensive, but I actually bought myself it because I'm a little bit pay to win. We spend some Robux here and there, nothing too shabby, but oh my goodness, this class Bro, it's okay. First of all, you start off with a katana, right? And a katana is basically the same thing as a spear in terms of combat level. So you already start off with a spear, which is pretty good because no other class in the game starts you off with a melee weapon. Not even a brawler. This thing you start off with a leather body, which is just increased HP, I guess. And also you get 120 throwing knives. And by the way, these things are so OP. Literally, you can 2-tap walls with it if you land headshots. It must be headshots though, but you can 2-tap walls with it, which means that you can save the first kid, because I'm pretty sure there's 5 different wolves. You only need 10 kunai to actually save the first kid. Second kid, you probably need 15 kunai, and then you get the point, right? These things, there's so many of them, you'll be able to save all 4 kids and have more to spare. I was literally able to clear the stronghold by just going in there with my kunai and then just throwing them at it, and they just all folded. And not last but not least, but we have a couple of these perks here, right? We have level 1 perk, 10% increased move speed, and minus 15% HP. Now, you may be underestimating the 10% increased move speed, because let me tell you, this thing is actually so good. And it's not for the reason you expect. You might be thinking, oh, well, you can move around more. Maybe you can explore more areas around the map. But no, the real reason is that you can outrun the deer. Yes, you heard me correctly. You can literally outrun the deer. If the deer's chasing after you, you just gotta run in one direction, and the deer can't catch up. You can literally keep on exploring at night without a flashlight, because you just outrun the deer. And the minus 15% HP, okay, sure. You know, class 2 overpowered, right? Also, a 5% chance to find throwing knives in chests. This just makes sure that, you know, towards the later game, you won't be entirely useless, because you'll still get some throwing knives from chests. So this class, you know, it doesn't as hard late game as opposed to something like, I don't know, the scavenger. Late game, this thing is literally, it's doo-doo, okay? Let's take a look at the other perk. Oh, where's my assassin? Oh, it's up here, okay. The first hit enemy has critical strike. So basically that means that the first hit on the enemy, you do increased damage. Now, increased by what percentage? I'm not too sure exactly. It should be, let's say, like around 50% increase. Either way, just makes it so that when you're fighting something like a rabbit, you use your katana, hit it twice, and the rabbit's dead. So that's pretty cool. And last but not least, level 3 is kind of like a life thing. It's an increase of level 1, so I did not actually, you know, use bucks to gem it up. But this thing, 10% chance for throwing knives to spawn in chests. It just makes it a lot easier for you to get more throwing knives towards the later half of the game. And because of your sprint speed, you can literally outrun the deer. Though I don't think you can outrun the hungry deer, so when that happens, you do need to get yourself a flashlight. But overall, oh, the assassin class is definitely worth it. Oh no, wrong class. The assassin class is definitely worth it, but it is as good as the last class on this list. And now, it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. The best class in the game by 100%, the alien class, also known as the Bogus Beanteed class, alright? This thing, oh my goodness, it's actually so good. The reason why I don't have it is because I have the assassin. It's better, but the thing is that this is literally 100 diamonds. That's why this is the best bang for your buck class in the entire game. Nothing even comes close, alright? I'm gonna be honest, if you're fighting cultist strongholds, you can use the alien class. Alien class, you can probably clear it at the same time. Maybe assassin is a bit faster, but this thing, again, 100 diamonds. Why is it 100? This thing should be like 300. Alright, get off with a ray gun. The ray gun is basically kind of like a bit less damage, but infinite ammo. You need infinite ammo. This means that you can have infinite range shots. You can kill bears without any problem, because you just stand on like a ledge, right, where they can't reach you, and then just aim your ray gun at them, your little water blaster. You squirt your water on them a couple of times, and they just die. And also, you get excellent visibility at night. This just makes it so that at nighttime, it won't be like, you know, you're blind just wandering through the forest. It's like, it's gonna spread as daytime. We're not literally at spread as daytime, but you get the point. Your visibility increases by a lot. Also, sprint slower when your alien tech is overheating. Just make sure you don't use all your alien energy. Make sure you use it until you're at like 10% left, and just chill out, you know, wait. Level 2, your alien tech recharges faster, which means that you can squirt more water with your ray gun on them a little bit faster. You know, you can, with your liquid a couple of times, make sure they die. And last but not least, sprint faster when your alien tech is at full charge. This makes sure that you can actually compete with the alien class. Now, I have no idea why they actually have this in the level 3. This perk seems so busted. It's basically assassin, so you can just outrun the deer now. So not only can you both outrun the deer with alien and assassin, you can also have similar stronghold clear times with alien and assassin. And not only that, this thing also gives you excellent visibility at night, so it's even better in terms of that. Only thing it's worse by is that if you're trying to speedrun something such as the kids, right, when you're trying to kill like 5 different bears, it's going to be a lot harder because of the fact that your DPS is a lot lower with the ray gun compared to, you know, you can kunai at them. So that's the only downside, but it's got so many upsides. This alien class, bro, it is you have to buy it. No. If you do not buy the last class on this list and I see in real life, you're getting jumped, bro.